Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shit, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Yo, what is up, everybody out there? It's Triggered Wrestling in the house. I'm Brian. That's Adrian. I can't ever do that shit right, bro. It's annoying. But what's up, everybody out there watching us? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, wherever you guys are watching us. Give us a thumbs up. It means out a lot to us. But we're here to talk about AEW's Forbidden Door, which is so forbidden. Whenever you want to open that motherfucker, it opens.
Damn, son. Damn.
It's an old joke. We see these people constantly all the time. Nothing's new.
Yep. And but the addition of Stardom and CMLL, that's becoming a great partnership, my guy.
We've been seeing them partner up since before Forbidden Door, Adrian. And now we got Russell Dynasty coming up again. I remember you texted me like minutes before the announcement. AEW doesn't need to go overseas to do crowds, and then they announced it like a minute after where they're going to Japan.
yeah, but they get those ecstatic crowds, those high pops here in the U.S.
They don't get those in Japan, bro. Those don't exist over there.
I know they don't. You remember the time that during the pandemic, there weren't New Japan fans weren't allowed to cheer and be happy. They were just quiet. Like,
no, I do not remember that because I don't watch New Japan, bro.
I think I saw it. I saw it once. I'm not an avid watcher, but yeah, there were. I think it was I forgot what Wrestle Kingdom I watched. I watched it on YouTube.
Well, we're here to discuss AEW Forbidden Door. Before we get into the card, Adrian, I want to say what I want to say, but I want to hear what you want to say because you are the AEW guy here of Triggered Wrestling. What did you think about the pay-per-view? Because I watched from 0 hour at 3:30 all the way till ended at 9:30, something.
Stop it, bro. It's ended at 9, bro. 8:59, bro. Stop it.
Okay, whatever, bro. I don't remember. But what did you think about this show from the top down?
Top down.
From the bottom up, whatever you want to call it.
Like with 0 hour or separately?
0 hour. Let's start with 0 hour.
I'm saying a few matches shouldn't have been on the card, even in 0 hour. Maybe one match in particular, Jericho, shouldn't have been on the main card. Should have been on 0 hour, like the main event. In my opinion, I think the Lucha Bros Mystico team, first time ever. I think it should have been on the main card. It started off slowly. I will say that. What was the first match of the pay-per-view? MJF that you said, oh, wow, randomly, really. I would have liked for MJF and Rush to have a match on that card, but I mean, to keep the partnership alive, make promotions happy, and it just had to be done that way. But I'm not gonna say it was a 10 out of 10, 7.5, 8 out of 10 possibly. I enjoyed it. It was a little too long. I enjoyed it, but great.
I started this show, Adrian, with such excitement. I was like, you know what? Let me try to watch this like you AEW marks do. And I was excited. And it took literally 5 minutes to be like, this match wasn't announced before, fucking zero before. They start off the show with Serpentico and Kyle Fletcher, Adrian. And I was like, what the shits is going on here, bro? I don't remember this match being announced. Serpentico is the king of the jobbers. Did we really need to see Kyle Fletcher here? I don't think so. So that set the tone for me really very wrongly. And if I were to give this show down overall, I'd give it a 6. And let me tell you this is from a WWE guy, right? Wrestling wise was good. Wrestling, I'll give it an 8. Stakes, storylines, I'll give that maybe like a 5 or 4. Overall 6. I know people watch it for different reasons. People love the wrestling. Overall, it's overall for me. The wrestling got to be good. The storylines got to be good. We got good matches. We got some good storylines. We'll talk about that later. But as a wrestling fan, as a sports entertainment fan, casual fan, some would say, I'll give it a 6.5, 6. So on that note, let's hop into the first match of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 matches on this show, Adrian. Serpentico versus Kyle Fletcher.
Who? I mean, I didn't even know this match was announced. I mean, I know Kyle Fletcher recently lost the Ring of Honor TV Championship to Atlantis Jr. down in CMLL. I mean, the match. I mean, I don't know if you saw that match. That match should have been on the card. And so, no disrespect to Serpentico. Who?
It shouldn't have happened. This match shouldn't have happened. I get that you want to, I guess, fill in the matches for people getting into the crowd. We didn't need to see this. I don't think anybody wanted to see Serpentico versus Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah.
Are you trying to build Kyle Fletcher up? I don't know. Could he beat somebody else? Maybe. Could we seen Kyle Fletcher instead of Jeff Cobb or later on the card? Maybe. But where this happens with Kyle Fletcher, I don't know. This match could happen on Rampage. Serpentico is over on Twitter, says Ricky. Who?
Over on Twitter? No. Just like that one guy.
I gotta watch Twitter, bro, to understand what's going on in AEW. Hey, this goes both ways, Adrian. I know sometimes things happen in WWE, but this is jobber status, bro. Who's following Serpentico on Twitter? Oh, John Cruz. John Cruz is somebody else, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who?
John Cruz. I know who John Cruz is. He's also a jobber in Ring of Honor, bro. Some say he may be related to Serpentico, but they're not the same guy. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
You never seen him in the same room. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Brandon, he's already talking about DMD, bro. We're barely at the pre-show, my guy.
Oh yeah, bro. It's gonna be a 2-hour review right now, bro.
Stop, bro. I ain't got 2 hours. Well, we gotta watch Raw, the A show. No, I'm just kidding. We're still talking. We're not gonna talk about WWE this show. We're talking all AEW. Okay, today we're all elite.
Yes, we are, bro.
Today, just for you, Bill Nance, I am all elite just for today. Okay. All right.
Nah, bro. Yeah, this match. I mean, it was a 3-minute match. I mean, if I'm entering the arena at this time and I hear some bumps being taken in the ring, I'm like, what the fuck is that? If somebody says, "Oh, Serpentico," bro, fuck that.
Let me get my popcorn.
Let me get my popcorn. Let me get my brew. Let me get my
my glizzy.
Refreshment.
All right. Moving on.
You
match
know what I should get though? You know what I should get before I start the show, man? It's hot, California, 3-digit degrees outside, my guy. The heat is unbearable. But what I take in order to battle the heat, I get some W right here, bro. I got some hydration packs, some pre-workout, my guy. But today, I'll be trying this flavor, which I already had before, but about to hit the gym after though, get some gains, be daddy ass out there, start scissoring some. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's Jitterless pre-workout. the best ever, the best online. You have other pre-workouts like Ghost, energy drinks who just aren't doing it for you. But nah, man, I have my W right here. For a 10% additional promo code, go to w.gg and at checkout type in TWP10 for additional 10% off.
I gotta work on some graphics to make this easier. Ricky says, "Be a real Mexican, drink some beer for the heat, bro."
Damn.
No, that's promoting alcoholism. We ain't down with that, bro.
I want to get fat, bro.
Let's see. When I was a kid, there was always a couple of matches like that. They called them the prelims. I remember that. I remember last time I went to Monday Night Raw, they had one preliminary match, Adrian. Not 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Back then
4?
too.
5?
Yep.
5. They had 5 of them. Yep.
Damn.
Let's move on to the next one, Adrian. Kings of the Black Throne versus Private Party versus Gabe Kidd and Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly and Tomohiro Ishii. We get to see a lot of action from 3 of the 4 teams here. I feel like the Kings of the Black Throne didn't do anything up until the last spot where he ends up taking out both members of the Private Party. And by he, I mean Brody King. I don't know. They were building up Private Party. Gabe Kidd, who was teaming up with Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Tomohiro Ishii, I get. But once again, you build up Private Party, come back, and they lose to Kings of the Black Throne.
In a fatal 4-way? Damn.
Fatal 4-way. I get anything can happen in a fatal 4-way, but at the same time, if you're going to spend your time trying to put these guys over the Jericho appreciators, what are they called now? The learning tree?
The learning tree.
I feel like they deserve this win more than the Kings of the Black Throne.
Well, they are in line for a trios title. They just got to find their partner, which he is not injured. He is actually married with who, Brian?
With that person that should not be named because we're not talking WWE today, bro.
Yep.
See, my dog chasing its tail in the kiddie pool is much more interesting in this match. So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Once again, I mean, they try to push Private Party down our throats, and we get Kings of the Black Throne.
Hey, yo, ain't nobody pushing nothing down my throat, bro. I don't know about you, bro. It's good.
Moving on, Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe versus Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano. I wrote down preview and a teaser of Statlander versus Willow on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
That's all this was. Tam Nakano pins Momo Watanabe in the middle of the ring. We didn't need to see this match. I didn't need a preview. There was already enough heat in this tournament match. On top of that, you get Chris Statlander and Willow just wanting to get their feelings out, right? Plus the tournament. It all makes sense. Why did we need Tam Nakano and Momo Watanabe? No idea.
No idea. Just for the partnership. That's it.
You know who I really would have wanted to see have a match?
Who?
Jay White, the Guns, the actual AEW Trios Championship, Trios Champions. We should have deserved that.
Yep. Yes, we should have. But again, partnership, man. You got to keep these partnerships alive. I mean, and partnership is just getting better, bro. Partnership is just getting better. I can't say the same for other promotions, but A1, bro.
Yep. Alvaro says, to be a real Mexican, you need to drink more than one, fella. You need to drink more than one chela, bro. Ricky, learn how to be a Mexican.
Damn, bro.
Dang, bro. Moving on. So, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather have seen them defend the trios titles.
Yeah.
Let's see. Moving on, we get Mariah May versus Saraya. Mariah May defeats Saraya and advances in the what is the tournament called? The Owen Hart Foundation tournament, right?
Yep. This is if I'm not mistaken, Mariah May got her payback, right? Saraya defeated Mariah May a few weeks back on Dynamite.
Yes.
I like this. That's for the storyline with Tony Storm. Who's gonna turn? I have no idea. It's gonna be a great story. I mean, Mariah May has been one of the best signings in AEW in 2024. I'm tuning in, my guy. I'm tuning in.
See, Nathan says they got to get Omega's favorite 5'1", 90-pound Joshi wrestlers involved.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, what? Hold on a second, Adrian. So you're telling me that they got to go to Japan to get 5'1", 90-pounders when they have, what's her name? Riho signed to the roster?
Mm-hmm.
What does she do? She signs a contract, wrestles 4 times a year, gets paid like $5 million?
Probably around yen, I think.
Yeah.
Yen?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think it's, she said yen, but it transitioned to like, I don't know, the currency.
I know. Regardless, she makes a decent amount of money for the 4 matches she works out of the year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ricky says everyone knows the one is always one kawama, and throw half a pound of peanuts. I gotta have a pound of peanuts for you.
What did you say?
Just for you, Adrian. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. This is me gonna be marking out because I love luchadors. We get the what is it called name? Los Ingobernables de Japón, Titan Yota Tsuji and Hiromu Tanahashi versus Penta, Rey Fénix, and Místico. This was my match of the night. Overall, the other matches we saw, including the main event, this was my match of the night.
It's not. But okay.
It's not, bro? Am I just marking out because of Rey Fénix and his little luchador spot that he had with Titan?
No, I don't know either with that, or you're just trying to downplay something else, but it wasn't. Not even.
I'm not downplaying. So the main event was good. I had some issues with it, but this was a match of the night because I didn't expect it to be this good, considering it was a pre-show match.
Bro, there's always, even if elevation on Dark, the main event of those matches was always a better one. But yeah, this one was great. But still, I think it should have been on the main card though.
They downplay the importance of AAA teaming up with Mexico, I guess, for the first time, right? Of course, Místico and Penta and Rey Fénix aren't in AAA anymore, but just the fact that CML's willing to put them on the same match and same card, it shows something, you know. I know they said Penta and Rey Fénix are moving to CMLL. Does that mean that they're not going to be that? At least Penta's not signing with WWE?
Yeah, no, he's not signing with WWE. There was a video that recently surfaced online with, I guess, Penta was doing a indie show in Tijuana, I believe, and they asked him, "Hey, would it be possible for you to go to WWE once your contract expires?" He's like, "No, we're calm, we're right here, we're working on a contract extension, but everything's great, whatever happens, happens." I mean, as we know, if you're under contract with a promotion, you cannot speak with other promotions because it is illegal, contract tampering. So for those who are thinking Penta's talking, he's talking about WWE. No, he's not. He could be talking about CMLL because they were pretty tight with AAA. But hey, Penta and Fénix and CMLL saw my ass up, bro. I'll be watching that shit all day.
I don't know where to watch CMLL in the United States. So I think they said it's on YouTube. They put some stuff.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Go ahead. Let me say something, Adrian. What the hell would he do in WWE? I joked around with you and I said that if him and Rey Fénix go to NXT or WWE, their names are going to be Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, bro.
That is true. They'd be doing that.
Because what are you going to say? You can't name him Pentagon. You can't name him. What did I say? Hexagon, the Zero Fear. Bro, that's a terrible name. Let's see. South Bronx. Oh, what? Hey,
there we go.
Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Triggered Wrestling. Keep the good work. Appreciate it. Shout out from the South Bronx, bro. That's why I did it today early, because we get all of our East Coasters that don't really get to see us live, because we go right after Dynamite on Wednesdays.
That's
which is
11?
what is that? 11, 10, 10 o'clock, something like
3
that.
hours ahead. It was 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, so this is for you New Yorkers on the fucking subway heading home.
Yeah. Now you get to look at 2 Mark podcasters.
Not your average Mark podcasters, bro. We're not just 2 average Mark podcasters.
Nah, bro.
We're 2 slightly above average Mark podcasters.
Yeah, Penta Fénix. I mean, what did Lucha House Party actually did? What is Loser World Order currently doing? What is Legado del Fantasma doing?
But let's talk about the match. We're not talking about WWE, Adrian. This is our review on the show, my guy.
Yep. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, the Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. That I remember. So Yoda Suji, the online has dubbed the internet. The IWC has dubbed him Ramen Reigns, and that shit's funny as fuck.
Mm-hmm. He's actually, I think he was dubbed as one of
the Three Musketeers, the new Three Musketeers.
Yep, one of the three new Musketeers. I like that.
I don't see it. I don't fucking see it, bro.
To be honest, I don't see it either.
Yeah, I don't see anything special about him. But then again, this is a one-off match. I don't watch New Japan that often. I know Yuta Tsuji is one of those that they say that he's going to be. I don't even remember the other ones that are named. Shota Umino is one of the other ones. But I don't even know the third guy.
Yeah, I think he's I don't know I keep forgetting his name, bro. I have to have a picture. Moxley's lackey from New Japan. He's one of them.
I don't even know his name, bro.
I'll find the name, but yeah.
While you look that up, we're moving on to the actual main show. MJF versus Hechicero. Hechicero controlled most of the match, which actually surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
He flips off the crowd after doing like a conjuring thing with his hands. So MJF pretty much fights from underneath this whole match. He hits a brain buster for the win. What did you think about this match, Adrian?
Oh, it was a great match. I think we talked about it. We didn't have a preview episode, but before I was like, MJF it looks like he could wrestle any style. I mean, I've seen him with Bryan Danielson. I've seen him with Kenny Omega. I've seen him with Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin, and a few high flyers, fast-paced wrestlers. Chisero, as you know, he's a ground game submission specialist, as he likes to do, las llaves, submission holds. MJF surprised me once again, and not only can he wrestle, he can actually talk on the mic. His character's great. I know some people don't really like him right now, but to me, he's still great. He's doing great in and out of the ring. This match was, I would say, I expected a little more, but I just expected a little bit more, in my opinion, like more heat from MJF, because if you've seen MJF's matches, he plays off the crowd, he talks trash, he gets under people's skin, and in this one it was like, I'm not seeing MJF, my guy.
So he buried Hechicero the moment before this match was even announced. On his debut, he said that he's going to be wrestling some no-name wrestler from Japan or somebody we've never heard of from Mexico. He was supposed to fight Rush, and we ended up getting Hechicero. Things I did like about this match. I like that MJF looked surprised when he was taking the moves right. The las llaves, what that Hechicero does, like tossing him around, throwing him around, and then getting him in armbar situations. But once again, it's hard. It's very predictable. MJF's going to win. He could have looked a little bit more dominating instead of kind of barely getting past Hechicero. Hechicero's not on the roster. I get that you want to build him up for when he goes back to CMLL, but then you got to still book MJF strong. He should be one of your pillars, right? He needs to look stronger, in my opinion, which is what I feel like everybody else thinks.
Yeah. Personally, last year's Forbidden Door, MJF shouldn't have been on the card either. I think he fought Hiroshi Tanahashi. It was that wasn't it. And neither was this one. I mean, it was great to an extent, but nothing to go home with, nothing to be proud.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it was a good match. I mean, I'm not going to complain that was a bad match.
We're just expecting more.
It's hard to get behind a match when there's no storytelling, there's really nothing involved, and this match could have happened on the pre-show, it could have happened on Rampage or Collision, it could happen anywhere. It's just happening here with the Forbidden Door. Moving on, Adrian, the Elite versus the Acclaimed and Tanahashi. There was a lot of chants. There's CM Punk chants. There was CM Punk just pro chants, there was he got fired chants, and what the thing about this is, Adrian, I feel like the crowd was more entertained about chanting CM Punk than the actual match.
I did not hear none of that, bro.
You didn't hear anybody? You got to go back and listen, because I know I wasn't the only one talking about it online. I saw a couple people respond that there was a lot of chants going on during this match.
Oh, chants, yeah, but CM Punk, I think I heard a few, but that was about it. Like CM Punk. I think it was during the entrance, and after that, I didn't hear anything after that.
I want to say it was like in the first 5 minutes of the match. If you were to tell me to pick a spot on this match, I can only remember the ending. I remember Okada hitting the Rainmaker on Tanahashi. I remember like a couple flips from the Young Bucks that they typically do, right? They do jump over the top rope together. Some people online said this was like such a great match. And I mean, call me a mark, bro. Call me an Elite hater. I didn't see it. I've seen the Elite have a lot better matches than this one. Once again, it's hard to get behind somebody. The Acclaimed, they've been buried essentially. I don't know if you saw the pre-show when we saw the Acclaimed actually talking about this match. What's his name? Max Caster just kept saying the B word over and over again, and I'm just like, you're just saying bitch. You got to do something else. You got to do.
That rap was one of the best Max Caster has ever done. He just went in, bro. He basically said, "I hate you, I hate your guts," but with the B word. Yeah, man. Yeah, this was pretty much one of the best raps done. Overall, the match was not. I agree with you. It wasn't one of the best. It was entertaining to an extent, but it got the job done. I'm sure we saw the last of Okada and Tanahashi, or at least I think we should. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and the Acclaimed. This is not the last we've seen of them. Yeah, I think it should have been Daddy Ass, in my opinion.
Yeah, it should have been Daddy Ass. He's injured, right? They said.
I don't know, but he just said, I know a president.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then that just feeds into the forbidden door aspect of it, where you shoot yourself in the foot by trying to incorporate these things. If it was the Acclaimed, then that would have made sense. But what Tanahashi, I guess he's a legend. But and the other thing about this, we've seen this match. 60? This is the 64th time that Okada and Tanahashi have fought against each other. Is what they said on the pre-show.
Damn,
I don't know my math. That's what they said. That's what I was told.
I've only seen like 5 matches.
They said 64.
Have you seen them?
I'm assuming they're not all singles. I'm assuming they're tag matches and everything, but they've fought against each other 64 times, Adrian.
That's a problem?
No, it's not a problem. But let me tell you where the issue I have is. This is a match we've seen quite a few times, and 5
of them.
Yeah. AEW fans, they say this is awesome to anything, bro.
If it's awesome, it's awesome, bro.
They just stare down both of them too, bro. Get out of here,
bro. If it's awesome, it's awesome. I'm not gonna complain on somebody else's enjoyment, bro.
I guess so. I am, because I'm triggered wrestling. That shit triggered me, bro.
I mean, 64 matches. I don't complain about that. I mean, I seen rematch after rematch on other shows.
How many times have we seen Dominic Mysterio versus his dad in some form, right?
Like 20th in the last year and a half.
Yeah. Let's see here. CM Punk is more.
They have one today, right?
They have one today. Yep. The CM Punk is more over than AEW. He was their top seller, other than Don Callis, who catches heat like Jack Perry. We're not talking about Jack Perry, though. We are going to get there, though. They should have switched the Lucha Bros match with that one.
Nah,
I agree.
The Jericho one, bro.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm a hater. I am.
And the thing why I don't want to respond, I don't want to add Jericho on social media. I don't want to say that, hey, bro, you should retire, because that's what the man wants. But he needs to understand that heat and going away heat is 2 different things. And Jericho's getting. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I hate his guts. I hate the way he walks. I hate the way he talks. I hate his hair. I hate.
Kendrick Lamar over here, bro. Bill Nance, he says, you didn't even know what the French were yelling, but you swooned over it. Je parle un peu de français, bro. I speak a little bit of French.
Bro, the French were saying soccer chants, and you were like, oh my God.
They're like, oh my God, what is this beautiful language, bro? Moving on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th match. By this time, I was just like, I need a snack break. So we got Shingo Takagi versus Bryan Danielson. This is me going to be complaining a little bit. Just a little bit, Adrian. Daniel Bryan in his neck spots where he does something. He takes an injury, I guess a spot, right? Mm-hmm. He holds his neck. Mm-hmm. The refs and the fucking medical team comes by. Mm-hmm. And I'm all for injury spots. You know, like they're hitting his leg and their guys working on his leg, and I get it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they take it a little bit too far with Daniel Bryan in his neck. And that could just call me a hater. That me hating?
Yeah, you are. But what do you mean? I want more explanation.
Let me see. Like there was the
basically like I like basically saying like, yeah, I like storytelling in the ring, but I'm complaining because it's AEW.
I just be specifically about it. The last match he had was against Will Osprey, where he took the Tiger Driver on his neck and started shaking viciously, and then the medical team comes in. They stopped the match for like 3-4 minutes, and the same thing happened here, where they stopped the match for like 2-3 minutes. That's, I guess, because we've seen it before. He's done it in his previous match before that as well. I feel like it took the specialness out of it the first time. They're saying storytelling. See, and is that just me?
Yeah, that's just you being a hater, bro. I mean, Seth Rollins worked half a year with an injured back, and he was like, every bump in the back was like, oh my God, is he okay? Is he okay?
Oh, I keep clicking on these things.
I could say, like, you know.
Did they ever stop a match for 5 minutes for him to check on his back?
Did Seth Rollins ever quit wrestling for over a year?
Yes, he did.
Seth Rollins quit wrestling.
Yes, he did. With his knee injury.
Seth Rollins?
Yeah, bro. Remember he broke his knee. He on the Sunset Powerbomb with Kane. That's why he had to relinquish the title, stop wrestling for a year, came back as rebuild, reclaim, redesign.
No, I'm talking about time off. I'm talking about quit. Actually retired.
Nah,
quit.
Bro.
And it's like, no, I can't take no more bumps because the doctors told me I can't. It could be a injury, a life-threatening injury or something, or career-ending injury. I'm just saying, bro. I mean,
God. Okay, so I'll take it as me hating. So I retract my statement, Adrian. This was a good match.
Yeah,
they're all good though.
This was again. People want storytelling, whether it's on the mic or it's on the ring. AEW gives them that. No matter what, people are going to complain. This is why we're called Triggered Wrestling, because everybody has their own opinions. And to those marks that say, just enjoy wrestling, bro, this is how we enjoy wrestling. We talk the truth about wrestling. We're not mark podcasters who sugarcoat everything and say everything is perfect in one promotion, because it's not. It's not. Let's be real. It's not. You know? And fans need to start being a little soft, in my opinion. You know, if you don't like something in wrestling, cool. I mean,
we're here to talk about it. Just don't insult my mom on the comments, bro. I've been seeing people fucking insulting everybody. I'm like, bro, all I said is I don't like the story, bro.
Yeah, I mean, bro, last time I got never mind. I'll leave that at that. But I mean, people are gonna get mad over my opinion. I mean, that's why I say it's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. So what's your opinion on this match, Adrian?
This match was great. I think that this is a match that kind of woke me up a little bit, I'll be honest. You know, after the Lucha Bros and Mystico match, I was like, oh, MJF, okay, Elite, okay. This one kind of woke me up a little bit. And the show, to me, I think this was the opening of the show, in my opinion. Bryan Danielson versus Shingo, bro. This was a great match overall.
Yep. Solid match.
Yeah.
We'll see who I don't think we know who Bryan Danielson is facing in the next round of the tournament.
Pac.
Huh?
Pac.
Oh, Pac.
Yeah.
We'll see that when it happens. So Bill Nance says too much of a story sucks. Let's perfect segue into Tony Storm versus Mina Shirakawa, which is the most entertaining part of this entire show. I loved the match. Don't get me wrong, of Penta and the fucking Lij, but this match had me entertained.
Yes.
Since the fucking entrances.
Mm.
Since they come out, they do the dance with Mina Shirakawa, then she goes back, right? Or actually that was on Dynamite, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had to come out for both entrances, and this time she comes out with roses for both of Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. Great storytelling from the fucking entrances, my guy.
It could be a mark. I didn't look this up, but I think that's I think that's out of Stardom tradition. I'm not sure. I don't know. It could be a mark, just be making shit up, but let me know in the comment section if
You're
it
thinking about sumo wrestling, bro. They bring out the rice and the flowers. That's what you're thinking about. But no, like in all seriousness, this match was good. I didn't know I was on edge. I didn't know who's gonna win. I was like, I mean, Toni Storm's probably gonna win. Mina Shirakawa maybe gets turned, gets turned, gets Mariah May chooses to help out Toni Storm or the other way around. That's not what we get. We actually get Toni Storm beating Mina Shirakawa. Then Mariah May tries to get them both together and to hug and I guess more than that, yes. But at the same time, I expected a turn. I didn't get that, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay that we're gonna eventually see something. Mariah May's in the tournament. If she wins, she gets a title shot against Toni Storm at All In. Fucking Bill. But yeah, so I'm excited. There's so much stuff that this story can go, and it didn't have to be the most amazing match to continue, right? It's just perfect. It was storytelling to its finest that didn't have to happen in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are actually saying this, agreeing with what you're saying. The match was great, storytelling was great, but they needed a turn. They wanted something to happen. They either wanted Mina to turn, or Toni to turn, or Toni to turn, or Mina or Mariah May to turn. I mean, at this point, I put it as I could be, an AEW mark and just say it's leaving the fans wanting more. It's great for the storytelling. It's great for character development. Mariah May, a lot of people are predicting she's going to win the Owen Hart tournament, and we're going to see timeless Toni Storm versus Mariah May at All In. Mm-hmm. That could happen, but again, if they didn't turn today or yesterday, the turn can happen somewhere else later down the line, and maybe at the finals of the Owen Hart tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it's keeping me entertained, and it's keeping me. I want more, basically.
Yep. What I don't want more is of Orange Cassidy. So we get Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. Technical match to start off, as all the matches are.
Mm-hmm.
I missed quite a bit of this match because I ended up taking this match as my snack break match. I didn't make it.
You should wait.
I made it to the end. I did see Orange Cassidy tap out, which pretty much was a pretzel. So run me down this match, Adrian.
Bro, this was a ground submission match. What is that? Okay, my work's messed up. This was just a technical wrestling match, man. I mean, Zack Sabre Jr. I'm entertained every time he wrestles. As we saw last week on Dynamite, I just stopped taking notes. This one, I was tuned in. Just one move after another. You see Zack Sabre Jr. try to get a submission. Orange Cassidy, a lot of people thought he couldn't wrestle, but the man can actually go. I mean, I'm trying to put the pieces back in my head, man. You're trying to make me put a puzzle together in my head. I mean, what can I say about this match, bro? I mean, besides it was a good ground submission match. The ending was great. I mean, I was surprised Orange Cassidy took the L, knowing Tony Khan and how huge of an Orange Cassidy mark he is. I thought Orange Cassidy was going to come out on top. But nah, I think the better man won the match. Zack Sabre Jr. also lost against Hechicero down in CMLL a couple days back. And it's a great bounce back for Zack Sabre Jr.
But the thing is, that where does happen in the story? You know what I mean? Like, where does everybody go? Zack Sabre Jr. goes back to New Japan with the W. Orange Cassidy Does he start his heel turn? Because I know he was talking with Don Cal's family. Like, what happens?
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out on Wednesday or Rampage or Collision. But I feel like they're made. I hope that there's something more to this L, because Orange Cassidy typically doesn't tap out. Usually would have just passed out. You know what I mean?
Maybe take some time off, maybe, because he needs to, in my opinion.
Yeah. So moving on, we get Samoa Joe, Shibata, and Hook versus Jeff Cobb, Big Bill, and Jericho.
Yeah, you should have waited. This was my snack break, my piss break match. This was my let me talk on the phone with some people. This was my let me walk my dog real quick type of match. Jericho. He's done it all. He's reinventing himself all the time. Do we need this learning tree? Personally, I don't think so. It's cringe in a way, but at the same time, it's good. But I don't have time to be like, is it good? Is it not? Can I watch next week and make a decision then? Nah, bro. This is bad in my opinion. I think Jericho should start doing some more backstage work. He does not need to be on every pay-per-view card. He does not need to be on every Dynamite. I think Jericho should start slowing down, and the more I talk about it, the more I just have that fucking man's face and just right here laughing at me, because I know that's what he wants. He just wants people to hate on him, and he's getting that, but it's not the heat that he wants. It's go away heat. Yeet. Go away heat.
It is go away heat. I mean, I don't think anybody really wanted this match on there. You're right. I should have waited. But I mean, at the same time, bro, you're hungry, bro. You're hungry.
Yeah, but
and I was hungry.
Yeah, but when Brian eats a glizzy, Brian will get a glizzy.
You fucker.
Bro, you didn't have hot dogs, bro. Come on, bro. I know I did.
This guy. And this is the thing about it. Hook gets his win. He gets the Judas effect on Jericho for the win. Like, we're probably going to see them wrestle again, and I don't want to see that.
Yeah, and speaking of learning tree, I think Samoa Joe's doing a lot better job with Hook than Jericho ever did with Sammy Guevara and Daddy Magic and all them dudes.
I don't think so. I still think that you can't build Hook back up regardless what you do, honestly. He can't talk. He's small.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do? Have him with...
You're right.
Samoa Joe, he's eventually going to have to grow away from Samoa Joe, and what's going to happen then? You're going to have him beat up Samoa Joe?
Nah, bro. Yeah, you're right. But it's wrestling. If you look at Hook's wrestling, it was atrocious. This one was a little bit decent. There was a few times I think Big Bill was doing like clotheslines. Hook was falling on the ground and getting up, and another clothesline.
Mm-hmm.
And I think after the third one, he just couldn't get up anymore. I'm like, come on, really, bro? You are in great shape, and you're taking bumps on a weekly basis. You're tired after the third bump?
Hey, taking 3 bumps is a lot, bro.
Hey.
It is, bro. I mean,
well, that's Tony Khan that.
Oh, wow. That's not even all what I was going to say. I'm dead. I'm dead, bro. I like seeing Hook and Joe together. The way they do their small talk before they bust into rooms to beat people up is hilarious. Yeah, it is. Hook just isn't it.
Damn,
Bill Nash even's got to say it, bro.
Oh, shit, Bill Nash, bro. A turn. That's a turn.
Turn on AEW, bro. No, but for reals, we're here for it. I mean, I feel like the vast majority of AEW fans want more for Hook, but they just can't see it happening. He just doesn't got it. At least this version. He may be too young for what they're trying to do. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I'm saying. It's like some AEW fans, I get it. They're passionate. They're good fans. They like to support. But like, there's some fans out there that are saying, "Oh, just give it some time." Hook has been in AEW for how many years? 3. How much more time do you want? I mean, same with Jade Cargill. She was on an AEW. I mean, at some point, you just got to be like, all right, either they got it or they don't, or take some time off and go back to the drawing board.
But even with Jade Cargill, I will say she made the mid-card title more prestigious than the women's world title at one point.
Yeah, Jade has a look.
they just didn't use her for some reason for such a long time. I have no idea. But yeah, it is not what it is. So moving on, TNT ladder match: Mark Briscoe, Konosuke Takeshita, Dante Martin, Leo Rush, El Phantasmo, and Jack Perry. Lots of crazy spots. Unfortunately, we did see Leo Rush probably get injured in this match. I'm not going to complain. Stuff like that happens in ladder matches. I think last time Dante Martin was in ladder matches when he messed up his ankle, right?
Yeah.
It's good to see him out there doing his thing.
Yeah, the only reason why I remember that one so much because there were so many marks online. They wanted to blame people, and I'm like, really? I'm just not even gonna say anything.
But, yeah, it was a dumb spot probably, but they do it, and if he would have not gotten injured, we would have been talking about it being an amazing spot. But sadly, he broke his leg.
Yep. I mean, it was a great match overall. I mean, Jungle Jack Perry. I actually thought he was gonna do what he did at the last pay-per-view when he was basically just getting beat up all the time and randomly came in and took the pin.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this man was taking some damage. Konosuke Takeshita.
He had that crazy spot where he was like sandwiched between the table and the ladder.
Yes.
I actually thought he got really hurt in that one.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Phantasmo, Great Value, Logan Paul. He was good in that match as well. I think everybody did their thing in this match.
Except Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe did that dumb apron ladder spot where he tried to jump.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. It's unstable as it is, and he pulled what would you call it? He pulled a Adam Copeland where he decided to dive and landed on his feet.
Oh yeah,
he landed on his feet.
Yeah.
Luckily, I haven't heard that he broke his leg or anything like that. But
speaking of that, Kyle Fletcher's going to go up against Mark Briscoe for the Ring of Honor World Champion at, I believe, Death Before Dishonor. If I'm not mistaken, the new Ring of Honor pay-per-view that's coming out.
Got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we get to see something about Kyle Fletcher, but
yeah, he pinned him on Dynamite a few weeks back in the three-way.
Yes, yeah. I remember that. Okay. But, I mean, it was a good match. It was kind of predictable. We all expected Jack Perry to win because he was the anointed member of the Elite that was going to get the title anyways. But I'm excited. He's a great heel currently, and I'm excited for it. Sasha Banks, Stephanie Vacour.
Bro, this was the woman match of the year. Woman match of the year. I'm calling it right now, July 1st, 2024. Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Vaquer for the AEW TBS Championship and the New Japan Strong Women's Championship match of the year for the women's division.
Women's match of the year. Okay.
Any brand, any corporate, any promotion. There was a few little sloppiness. I'm not gonna say like, oh my God, Mercedes Moné did not stand up correctly.
So thanks, bro. Get out of here.
That's a botch. That's a botch because she didn't stand up correctly. Come on, my God. I mean, this match was. The funny part about this match, and I'm gonna call some AEW mark or some WWE marks out because nobody can tell me how many botches she did. They keep increasing the botches. First it was 2, then it was 5. Then somebody told me it was 10. I was like 10, and nobody can tell me what spot where's the botch. Nobody can tell me where the botch was. They just said, "Oh, she did 10 botches." Bro.
It just looks things that look awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This match was great. Stephanie Vaquer had been following her for a brief period of time. I think since like March, February when she started getting on the radar. Outstanding, amazing, heavy hitter, great. She's a great. I wouldn't say high fly, but she uses the ropes very well. I mean, as we know in AEW, the ropes are not loose.
Wow.
Overall, this match was a banger, bro. I don't understand how people are hating. Maybe because it's Mercedes and it's AEW, but this match overall, in my book, was a 10 out of 10 banger, bro.
It was a good match. I went into this expecting a good match. Sasha Banks, regardless of what people think, Botcha Banks or whatever you guys want to call her, right. She does solid matches. We saw her work with Bayley. She has the ability to put on a good match. Stephanie Vaquer, known to have good matches in CMLL, the best women's wrestler in CMLL, probably A second would be what's her name, Catalina Garcia, right?
Mhm.
I expected this to be a good match. What I didn't expect was Britt Baker to return
Mm.
at the end,
Yes.
and she got a major pop.
Yep.
I'm excited to see what she can do versus Mercedes Moné. The thing about is that I know a lot of people, even in AEW camp, say that she's not a good worker.
Ooh.
Britt Baker.
I'm surprised Mercedes or Britt Baker came out for the TBS champion. I thought she was gonna come out for her if she was gonna debut today or last night. Personally, I thought it was gonna be against Tony Storm. Or
I
the win.
expected it to be against a newcomer from outside the company, and Mercedes Moné is like the perfect because you get the old WWE person versus the AEW original.
But see,
She's like the Charlotte Flair of AEW, bro.
yeah, but it'd be the same thing. I don't know if you remember when Ruby Soho debuted in AEW. It was a whole. This is Britt Baker was like, I've been here from day one. This is my women's division. Yada yada yada. I just said her name. It just went blank. Ruby Soho was like, nah, I'm here. I'm the runaway. The only reason why you got this spot is because you're just banging some dude in the back, just like in my old promotion. Hopefully they could take it a step further, but I mean, I kind of already seen the whole I'm here from day one, this is my division, I'm the outsider type of thing. I'm looking for something more.
So you wanted something else, but I like her role as like the defender of AEW originality, the original AEW Women's Division.
Yeah.
I like it. Regardless, I think we're gonna get some interesting storyline on the way to All In. I think we're gonna be seeing this at All In. I'm excited for that.
Yep.
Bill Nance says, "Question is, what title does the CEO drop first?"
Ooh.
New Japan Women's title.
Yeah.
That's the one she's dropping first. Against who? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but she's dropping that one probably first. Moving on. We get what's the name again? Not John Moxley, but the other guy. I forget his name. Tetsuya Naito. Yeah, for some reason I was spacing on his name, and then on my notes, it's written down Asian dude with messy level 7 hair. These were notes. My wife ended up taking the notes from me because I was like, I need the bathroom. So she just wrote down crazy Asian dude with messy hair versus John Moxley. I was like, who the hell is yeah, I mean, you've seen John Moxley match, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
It was John Moxley match.
Yeah, it was I wouldn't say it was a great match. My personal opinion, I think New Japan took too long to finally put the belt on Naito. I mean, he's been due to be a champion for how many years now? 3, 4?
Well, he's been a champion before.
Yeah, but like to be the main star of New Japan,
he's still not even. He's the champion. He's not the main star though.
Yeah, and a lot of people are saying the same thing. They're like they kind of dropped the ball on him. He's getting too old. Tetsuya Naito's technically their last big star, not even the biggest one that they had. Tanahashi no longer wrestles. He wrestles sometimes, but he's the president. Jay White, the Tamatanga, Camacho, possibly Hikuleo leaving. I mean, who else is a big star in New Japan? It was
Roman Reigns.
Finley's son, what's his name?
But see, that's the thing is that they are foreign stars, and yes, they are stars, but they will never make a foreign person the star.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll have them hold the title. Kurt Angle, John Moxley, Brock Lesnar. They'll have them hold the title. Kenny Omega, but even then, Kenny Omega wasn't the star. It was Okada.
It was Okada. Yep.
So it was Tanahashi, Okada. Then we get, and who's the next guy up? I know. Even then, I remember Evil teasing that he wanted a title shot against Moxley. That never happened.
Hopefully, you can get it at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh yeah, Wrestle Kingdom is before this Wrestle Dynasty, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see what happens there. But I mean, once again, John Moxley loses, but did he really lose? I mean, where does it happens after this? Does he go to trios division? He's kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah, you could possibly. Yeah, I don't know where this is going. I mean, Moxley winning the New Japan IWGP World Heavyweight Champion was a surprise for a lot of people. But yeah, what's in it for him after this? I mean, unless he goes on a hiatus or something. Willer Yuta's back. Yeah, I don't know where this leads Moxley. Maybe just lingering in limbo or something.
Yeah. And then we have Adam Hangman Page returning soon too in July. Maybe he's like his first match. Who knows? We'll see where this leads up. Then we get the match of the main event here.
Mm-hmm.
We get Swerve Strickland versus Will Osprey. Will Osprey's attire was made fun of. People saying he's got top dollar clothes because it had very, very similar attire to like the leggings that Top Dollar wears.
AJ Francis,
former member of Hit Row,
current digital media champion,
friend of the pod.
He beat Laredo Kid for that.
He did. This match was good. It was really good. Very, very good.
Very good. One of the best, bro. When you mentioned Danielson and Osprey earlier, bro, I have fucking relived that match in my head. This one was great. I know a lot of people hate the whole back and forth, fast pace, from wrestlers. Bro, I'm an anime fan. I'm a huge anime fan, bro. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, This is just takes me back to the Naruto days, bro. Madara Uchiha, bro. Kakashi Sensei. Whoo, the fast pace, the counters. Damn, bro. I don't know how AEW fans hate this, bro. Or WWE fans hate this. I really don't. Like, what do you want to chop and then walk around the ring for 5 minutes and be like, all right, give me another one?
Well, they didn't do that in this match. They do that sometimes, like Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Match of the year? It's not match of the year.
Nah.
Classic? Nah, it's not a classic. And that's not even me calling it being a hater. It was a great match. I'm not going to say it, but it wasn't match of the year. It's not a classic we're going to go back and watch over and over again. Like
I am.
You are?
Bro, this match
I'm asking you, bro. I want to ask you if you remember it. It was a good match, bro. But what was the other Swerve match that happened that everybody called a classic? But I don't even remember who he wrestled. It happened this year too. Everybody's like, match of the year, and it's all barely January.
Samoa Joe. That was a good one. But I think you're talking about Osprey.
Exactly. It was Osprey. You don't even remember who I'm talking about, bro. But it was like January. It was Osprey and Daniel Bryanson, right?
Yeah. I remember seeing some Swerve matches, but now nobody's saying match of the year.
Oh, it was Osprey and Daniel Bryanson then. That's what it was. Bryan Danielson. Daniel Bryan. What do you want to call him?
Yeah.
Well, the point of the story being, I don't think it was match of the night, match of the year.
No, it was not. Possibly top 10. Yeah, but not match of the year.
I still watch Osprey versus Danielson. Get the fuck out of here, Bill. I'm dead, bro.
Yeah, my next question is, where does this leave Bruff? I mean, he does have a match coming up with Daniel Garcia in Beach Break or Shark Week Dynamite. I mean, is he gonna go on a losing streak? Does he bounce back after this L? Daniel Garcia is obviously on the up and coming, getting that push. I mean, it's time will tell. I mean, they are putting a lot of time on Daniel Garcia, but I mean, if Osprey loses against Daniel Garcia, what are you gonna say? Is he done? Is he in rebuild mode?
Obviously, he's a great wrestler. I just feel like the storytelling would be completely weird and off that Daniel Garcia is beating Will Osprey.
Yes, you're right. Especially after a match with the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, he promised him a World Heavyweight title shot. We already knew that wasn't going to happen. I had a feeling. But now what's going to happen is it's going to be for the AEW International title shot, which is probably what it should have been for.
Mm-hmm.
But if Will Osprey loses, Does that even mean anything for Daniel Garcia? Oh, I got a win over Will Osprey. Does that mean anything? Would you even be like, oh, Daniel Garcia is like the next big thing in AEW?
No, I think it's more of a like they're putting, he's finally on Dynamite after being on Collision for so many times. It's just getting that Daniel Garcia push. I mean, it could mean something like, oh, he got a W over Will Osprey, one of the best wrestlers in the world. I mean, story wise, it could mean something, but then you have to build Daniel Garcia up, And let me tell you, I think Osprey will still win.
I think that the way this leads out, if I was a booker, is that Will Osprey ends up being Daniel Garcia, and somehow this ends up with the breakup with the Don Callis family, and then Will Osprey ends up feuding with the Don Callis family, which ends up being Takeshita, and they fight for the AEW International title. That's how I would book it. Because Daniel Garcia doesn't need to beat Will Osprey. Because if that happens, then I'm going to say the same thing that Adrian hates about Karrion Kross, where he's like, oh, I beat 7 world champions. Now, who gives a fuck? Because you're still not over.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? And you're beating champions who aren't even in their prime, bro. So.
Exactly, right? So there's that. And then Bill Nance says, answer this. Who in AEW is on level Swerve, Osprey, and MJF? Okada and Konosuke Takeshita.
I put Hangman Page in that list, too, when he returns.
What about John Moxley?
I think John Moxley is like he's like the I would say Randy Orton, where he could be a main star if he wants to, but he doesn't. He doesn't need to be,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, that's one of the things. Like Bill Brand brings up, what are they going to be doing with Swerve and when Osprey and MJF feud gets full blown? There's no spot for Swerve, honestly. Like who are you going to put him feuding with John Moxley? I guess. But these feuds. And this is the thing is like he's getting outshined by other people in the company, and he's the world champion. I feel like in WWE, we usually, for the most part, don't see that. I'm trying to think of the last time we saw like another feud outshining the world title shot, and I think I could think of.
Technically, if you want to say anything that has to do, I mean, Brian, this is not that hard, bro.
What are you gonna say on Raw? Like, for example,
the whole Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan storyline is far more entertaining than Damian Priest's title.
Okay, we're talking about entertaining, but like outshining them, like Damian Priest, right? For example, Damian Priest does have a storyline, but he's not. Damian Priest is still the main event guy. There's no one else. You're not going to say Dave.
He's not, bro. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre are outshining Damian Priest.
But not. I wouldn't say not currently though, because it's not like
something. They are current MJ.
If CM Punk was on TV a lot more than he is,
he's still more over than Priest, bro. Come on, bro.
Really? All right, fine. I'll let you have this one.
No, I'll let you have this. You know for a fact.
I'll let you have this one, bro.
You know for a fact Damian Priest is not as over as CM.
Okay, I guess you're misunderstanding what I'm saying, Adrian. Is this like, yes, it's a good feud, and yes, it's a good storyline, but at the same time, we're talking about other main event guys. For example, Will Osprey and MJF. Those are main event guys.
CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, main event guys.
Who's Damian Priest feuding with right now?
Nobody. Seth Rollins? Because nobody cares.
Nobody cares about Seth Rollins, bro. Am I the only one? Because I'm a Seth Rollins mark, bro.
I don't know. I mean,
anyways, this whole conversation started because he's being outshined by the ushers. Get out of here, bro. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So what's gonna happen with Swerve? I guess we gotta watch on Wednesday to see what happens.
Either that or MJ can be like, I thought Will Osprey was the best in the world. He lost. Let me go to the other guy over here. We also have Hangman Adam Page. Well, he lost twice. They could come out with a feud. Yeah, man. I mean, Seth Rollins had to return to put Damian Priest over. It's only fair for Hangman Page to return to put Swerve over, right? I mean, we don't complain.
Oh, they still have their rubber match, right?
Yeah.
And then we might as well wait for Keith Lee to fucking come back after a year to finish that storyline too, huh?
Bro, it's been more than a year. I don't even think they had a.
Last time they announced it was supposed to be Swerve versus Keith Lee, and then Swerve ended up having to face Goldust.
Yeah, because Keith Lee was injured, right?
Keith Lee was injured. Whatever he's got going on with him, man. There's a lot of stuff, but I don't know who's next up for Swerve, but I still think MJF's going to continue his feud with Will Osprey and Daniel Garcia somewhere in between. Maybe MJF causes Daniel Garcia to win the title from Osprey, but then I'd rather see Takeshi than Daniel Garcia. And then what are you going to have Takeshi do? There's a lot of unsolved things, and because what's the next pay-per-view? Blood and Guts, right? They announced Blood and Guts, didn't they?
It's All In. I think it's the next one. It's in August, so I think this is going to be a 2-month build-up for All In. So a lot of things happen. I'm not just going to be a mark and be like, nothing's going to happen here. Got 2 months. I mean, when you have nothing in the storyline, in the storybook, you have to bring a wrestler back. WWE did it. I mean, AEW can do it.
Yeah, man. So it's Blood and Guts is announced for July 24th, Adrian.
That's a Dynamite, right?
Wednesday, yeah, it's with Dynamite. So
I think the other one is
the Elite. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's gonna be the Elite and a mystery member versus 5 people. The Acclaimed. Oh. So the Acclaimed, right? Yeah. Kenny Omega is supposed to come back at some point. I don't know if this is now or.
No, I think he's going to be out for a while. I mean, who had the Elite wronged since they took over? You have Cash Wheeler. Dax Harwood is out. Cash Wheeler is out, sitting out right now.
Do you really want to see them versus the Acclaimed in Blood and Guts, though?
The Acclaimed, though.
I don't think the feud's. Yeah. I don't think the feud's there to justify a Blood and Guts match.
Yeah.
Who was the Anarchy in the Arena match with? It was the
BCC
and the Elite.
I believe so. Or the Jericho Appreciation Society.
No, let me see. Anarchy in the Arena. Let me see. Anarchy in the Arena.
That's what. Oh, Don Callis family, BCC and Don Callis family, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Let me see. I don't remember. If you guys remember in the comments, see, but this is the thing was like the storytelling. So the Elite won. This was like a month ago, and I don't remember. May 27th. The Elite wins Anarchy in the Arena, Double or Nothing. They beat Bryan Danielson, Darby Allin, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the last Blood and Guts.
No, I was talking about Anarchy in the Arena. Because you would assume that's what would kind of continue on to the next Blood and Guts, because that's like the blood feud that they have going on. It's not going to be the Acclaimed. If it's the Acclaimed and Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, I'd be extremely disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to know. Who have the Elite? That's what I'm saying. Who has the Elite done wrong in the past? Besides the Acclaimed.
It's not just the wrong. I mean, to justify.
That's what I'm saying. Who are they wrong so you can continue a storyline? You're not just gonna. I mean, we know Tony Khan's booking. Most likely, he's gonna pick a name out of a hat and be like, "All right, cool. Let me throw you in this feud."
Yeah, Paige come back on the 5th. Who did the fuck the Elite just beat? They just beat. The Acclaimed. Yeah, I mean that's the only person. Hangman. It's 5-on-5. We'll figure. Well, I'm sure we'll get some interesting answers. Maybe Darby Allin comes back for some and then gets involved again. Who knows?
Probably.
Any final thoughts, Adrian? What do you see coming from this?
All I'm gonna say is the Forbidden Door is a great partnership between some promotions, Ring of Honor, AEW, CMLL, Stardom, and New Japan. We're also going to get Wrestle Dynasty the next day after Wrestle Kingdom. I believe it was January 5th, 2025. And this is what a partnership is all about. I know we're sort of saying like, this person shouldn't have been on this card because there's no story, which is right. But at the end of the day, if you want to keep a partnership alive, you gotta You use your talent. Now you got to come over here. Let me use your talent. This is what a partnership's supposed to be. I would like to see something like this happen in WWE. I would like WWE to have a PLE in Mexico using Noah talent, Marigold talent, TNA talent, and WWE talent, and AAA talent in Mexico. Once they do that, I'll be like, damn, they're doing something AEW is doing, probably better. But until then, AEW and all these promotions, they got a great fucking partnership. Can't say the same for another promotion, but as a wrestling fan, you gotta admit, bro, that this is what we're supposed to be getting in a partnership. You can't just give me your champion and then me give you some random ass William Regal's son and 2 other random people.
We'll talk about that later on a different episode, bro. Because right now we're talking about AEW.
How do you feel about the partnership that we're seeing, and a partnership that WWE should be doing?
Well, it's not a partnership between WWE and TNA. It's a partnership between NXT and TNA. But at the same time, like that's what it is, Adrian. Because you can't say that TNA is on the same level as WWE. Can you say AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling on the more level? Yes.
Yes.
I would believe Jordan Grace being on WWE TV. That would actually be a lot more interesting than what we're getting.
Buried, though? You should get buried by little ass Riho 2.0 that in NXT.
Roxanne Perez. She didn't get buried. She somebody interfered in her match, bro.
Damn.
You don't watch the product, my guy.
You look at the size of Jordan Grace, bro. That should have been a squash match.
They're like the same size, height wise. She's just hella buff.
You said Jordan Grace and Roxanne Perez are the same size.
They're like the same height, bro. They're both like fucking 5'2", bro.
On paper, looking at them. How do I explain to a non-wrestling fan that some bodybuilder lost to someone like
Orange Cassidy just beat 2 guys on Rampage, bro.
And who are those 2 guys?
The Outrunners, my guy.
Ooh.
Stop, get out of here. You know damn
bro.
well the Outrunners. 5'3" is how tall Jordan Grace is. Roxanne Perez, let's see how tall she is.
4'8"?
4'8", get the hell out of here. Roxanne Perez is 5'1". Get out of here, Adrian. They're like the same size.
She ain't no 5'1", my guy.
Get out of here, bro.
Honestly, the more wrestling, the better. I would like a PLE with WWE and TNA, Noah, and AAA talent. Wrestling fans are eating, bro. Whether it's story wise, wrestling wise.
I tell you the truth, honestly, Adrian. AAA, who are you gonna bring in to feud against Cody Rhodes in this situation? We're gonna bring in Pimpinela Escarlata.
Bro, if WWE wants to make a partnership, my father.
Who are you going to bring in from AAA that's on the level of Cody Rhodes? There's nobody. The same way in CMLL, who are you going to bring in on the level of Cody Rhodes? Nobody.
I'll probably say.
If you say Mystico, bro, we know damn well what happened with Mystico last time he was in WWE.
I would probably say Hechicero, wrestling wise.
We're talking about fucking draws, bro. Roman Reigns versus Hechicero, you'd want to see that?
Damn. Then why is this partnership about then? If they're not gonna create some matches between, NXT can only take you so far, bro. Me and you know, NXT can only take you so far. It hasn't helped TNA.
I think it's just as a partnership, because the name WWE NXT means something, dude. It's a different type of partnership. I don't think we're ever going to see a WWE Forbidden Door to the extent of New Japan and AEW. Essentially, AEW started because of New Japan Pro Wrestling talent. I mean, the elite, they all made their name over there. That's like saying if NXT guys fucking Chase U went out and started their own promotion, then it's kind of what you would get. It's it is what it is. It's not the same, bro. There's no way you can get somebody from AAA. I mean, who are you going to bring? Fucking Psycho Clown? The guy who just had rumors of not paying for boots?
Are you serious? Psycho Clown?
Yeah, bro. It was on the TikToky that he refused to pay somebody for some boots he had made, and then the guy went on a podcast complaining, and then he eventually got paid and said it was a misunderstanding. Bullshit, bro. You know if you paid somebody, but that's on a different subject, a different thing. He didn't end up getting paid. Maybe it was miscommunication. I don't know. But that's
you know who they could bring to face Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns?
Latin lover, bro.
Nah, bro.
Vampiro?
The second coming of Brock Lesnar, bro. Parker Bordeaux. They have the legend Satnam Singh. They have
Those are all AEW guys, by the way, that you're mentioning.
They're in AAA, bro. Anything can happen, bro. I don't know, but I would like to see a partnership, a legit partnership, not a straight up, let me get your best talent and I'll send you my trash when it comes to WWE. But I want to see a legit partnership because WWE is sending trash over to TNA, and you know it. We talked about, what's her name? Shayna Baszler doing good things out in GCW and Bloodsport. She's returning again.
So are you okay with her being in GCW? Because I think she fits perfectly over there.
She fits perfect. Absolutely. And then I wouldn't be surprised if Shayna Baszler jumps ship to TNA and just stays in TNA. Nick Nemeth, doing great. Mustafa Ali, doing some of the best work of his career. You know, and it's like one man's trash is another man's treasure, and they're doing a bunch of nothing down in WWE. And just like my man Ricochet was supposedly United States champion, I did not know that. He was Intercontinental Champion. I know of that because he wasn't on the card of WrestleMania when he was Intercontinental Championship. How the fuck are you Intercontinental Championship and not on the card of WrestleMania?
Let me ask you this, Adrian. Let's say, let me put Alex Estrada's thing. Let's see who shows the better talent, AEW and WWE. Let's say they do have a Forbidden Door, and the main event is Swerve versus Cody Rhodes, and your negotiations. Who is winning that match? Because somebody's gonna win, and you guys got to come to an agreement of who wins.
That is true.
Are you gonna have Swerve Strickland beat Cody Rhodes? Would you book it that way?
I would book it close, but Cody's winning.
I would have that win. Okay, let's switch it. Swerve and Roman Reigns.
Depends. Is it 1-on-1 or is it 5-on-1?
1-on-1. I mean, probably let's play it 5-on-1, bro.
Oh, then Roman Reigns then.
Okay. All right. Let's say you book Will Osprey versus Roman Reigns.
Oh, Will Osprey, bro. Can Roman Reigns even keep up? And this is not me talking shit. I'm actually a Roman Reigns fan.
Probably not. I'm gonna be honest. You probably can't. No.
Yeah. Because I remember when Roman Reigns had that match with AJ Styles. AJ Styles was carrying that match, bro. It was like 2018, if I'm not mistaken. 2019. Pre-pandemic. Yeah. Because Roman Reigns is more of a storyteller. You know, and when it comes to the ring, Swerve and Osprey are more wrestlers. I mean, if you put Kenny Omega against Cody Rhodes, we already know Omega's winning. Omega versus Roman Reigns, that could be a close one. Another one?
See, everybody says that they would book Will Osprey to win, but see, even then, dude.
Well, I mean, let's face it. I mean, without the Bloodlines' help, name one Roman Reigns match that you were like, oh my God, Roman Reigns, bro.
But they're dope. They're different. See, the thing is that we're talking about like. And I don't know if this is just that's the thing is that you people like different things, right? Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair is what we're comparing right now, essentially. But Ric Flair had vocals, he had the wrestling talent, he had gimmick. Hulk Hogan had just god tier gimmick level, bro.
Yeah.
And even then, you still had Hulk Hogan winning.
Yeah, well, I mean, Hulk Hogan had the. You know, he had a creative control. Yeah, nobody was beating Hogan. I mean, how many times did he lose? The fact that Vampiro beat Hogan clean said a lot. That was back when Hogan did not lose at all. I mean, Hogan won the title with the finger poke of death. Hogan won the title off Jeff Jarrett by just Jeff Jarrett laying down. I mean, come on.
He actually didn't win, I think, right? Did he win? I don't remember what happened that day.
How can you battle that in negotiations? Just with somebody that's like, nope, I'm not losing.
But either way, I'm just comparing. Is like I don't think in any world you would have Will Osprey win, because if he wins, he's still going to be an indie guy. That there's what is about what is
but I think
the benefit? What would the benefits of that to anybody be? I guess.
Yeah, true. But I think you're looking more at like Roman Reigns a 5v1 with storytelling. I'm saying 1-on-1, clean slate, Roman Reigns versus Will Osprey. Who would win, bro? Without the interferences, without Solo Sikoa,
I don't think anybody in a million years would pick Will Osprey to win.
No, I'm asking you. Who do you
think?
No,
I would book Will Osprey. I would book Roman Reigns to win for sure, 100%.
Book Roman, but who?
Because if I had my own wrestling company and my job was to make money and put asses in seats, bro, Roman Reigns is putting asses in seats because he doesn't need to go out there and have a 5-star banger every time. He can go out there and do minor things. He can go out there and do the same exact 5 moves and have people care. Yeah. That's what I'd pick. He'd get outclassed for sure. He would.
Roman Reigns or Kenny Omega?
This kind of goes back to the same thing where like who has. I don't think Kenny Omega is as he's a great wrestler. I would pick Will Osprey over Kenny Omega right now, actually. So I would. Kenny Omega doesn't talk as good as people think he is, as he does. I'd pick Will Osprey over Kenny Omega, so I'd pick Roman Reigns easily over Kenny Omega.
Who would you pick tag team titles? You have the Elite versus who's the champion?
Get the fuck out of here! I'd pick the Elite, bro.
Why?
I don't even know the tag team champion. Oh, it's they just changed them. Finn Balor and JD Madonna and Austin Theory and
did you know
Grayson Waller?
Yeah. Did you know that Finn Balor and JD Madonna are once again in the top 5 most losses in WWE right now currently? How the hell do you have jobbers as your champion, my guy?
Follow the storyline, bro. And you don't know how.
Day, bro. Jobman Day.
Oh man, yeah. Let's see if Ricky agrees. Omega sucks on the mic. Let's not dodge around that.
Oh yeah. What is it? 69, me Don. 69.
Well, that was an interesting review of Forbidden Door. Follow us on Triggered Wrestling. We'll be back Wednesday, right after Dynamite, to talk about Dynamite and Monday Night Raw, right? Because you don't want to talk about Monday Night Raw tomorrow, right? Oh, what's good, guys? Will joins in at the crack of dawn, bro. We're leaving. Will, miss you, buddy.
I know, bruv. You should be getting a present soon, my guy, from the Barrio Toy family.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you guys follow us, give us a thumbs up if you guys like our content. Follow us everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube for sure. Subscribe. Triggered Wrestling. Any final comments, Adrian, or questions, everybody?
Nothing. I'm looking forward to this Monday Night Raw. It looks a little bit skippable, but still, I'm gonna be watching.
Starts in a little bit. I gotta pick up my son and get everything. Alex says, have a great night, y'all. See you Wednesday. Stay triggered, everybody. Boom, boom, boom.